The news of jacked up priorities, a mother of three is now homeless and living on the streets with her kids after moving from Florida to Houston in hopes of becoming a social media influencer. Carrier Jones told reporters Houston has one of the biggest populations of social media influencers. That's kind of my goal, to become a big influencer. Ma'am, it doesn't work like that. What are your thoughts on this story? Maddie, I know you got the same look I had this weekend when I saw this on social media. And she had kids and she living in it's a hot ass mess. Go ahead.
Everybody ain't supposed to be having children. Everybody, just because you can have children don't mean you're supposed to be having children. And here's my thing. Is your ultimate goal to be a social media influencer? Miss Thing, you could have picked up your telephone and did that from the comfort of where you were. And you dragging these kids out here in the cold, and now you had to call the police to, like, what is, everybody ain't together up here. So we have to have it together up here first, up here. And how do you think that you're going to go and be a successful social media star in a place where there's so many social media stars? You could have done that from Florida. You didn't have to travel all the way to Houston, Texas to do that. Again, everybody that's having children don't supposed to be having children.
And here's some extra tea. Carrie was on the streets with her kids in 15-degree weather, right?
Yes.
And police moved them into a warming shelter. So she had no plan, ran out of money. I'm just speaking this real quick and then I'm gonna go to Al. If you want to be an influencer, it's not something, it's like something that you are and it gets amplified. I went to your page. I actually gave you a follow to try to help you out. You had about 200 or 300 followers when I went to your page. You don't go somewhere to become an influencer. You just are an influencer and people catch on to you. You have to like have the lifestyle, have the swag, have something that we admire, like you're influencing culture. That's what influencers do. Like social media got people so messed up, competing with people whose stuff ain't real, trying to be something you're really not. You are on the floor, out on the ground outside with your kids, endangering these children to get attention on social media. It don't even work like that. You are hundreds of thousands of followers away from that being a viable source of income. Al, what do you think about this story?
This is probably, oh shit. This is probably one of the craziest stories that we've reported on since I've been on air. Sorry, guys. This is Joyce. Joyce, our producer. This is what my mic just fell down. This is Joyce's fault. Anyway, this is one of the craziest stories that we've ever reported on. Now, let me tell you, Maddie and Claudia, it was the craziest thing she's ever done, but we're talking about her. So this is good. You can still pivot and be that influencer, young lady. This is your time. Document your journey. Document your journey from being homeless from this point forward and figure out a lane and how you can raise 3 kids and make that your story, make that your journey, make that your influence. You could be an influencer for many mother products. You could be influencer for many struggles in how to access services. Now that you've made the dumb mistake of doing this, turn that lemon into lemonade. And I think you have the opportunity. You're going viral. People are following you. Start documenting, post it on your page. It could be that simple. Document your time in the homeless shelter. Document your time on the streets. Document how you take care of those kids being unhoused. This is very good for you. And let me tell you guys something. This is interesting because 33 million Americans quit their job between 2021 and 2023 because they wanted to be an influencer. The statistics say that 63% of Americans will quit their jobs tomorrow if they could be influencers. She just kind of got it all conflated, I think, in her head on making it happen. She thought it was going to be easy. It wasn't. She's now on main media. We're talking about her. Turn this into money, sweetheart. You have the opportunity to do it, and look at the blessing that God has given you.
And while you're at it, tag Lil Boosie since he worried about the children.
She's an idiot, you guys. I'm just going to say the quiet part out loud. You have kids at some point. You get to a point where it's like your dreams got to take a back seat to your reality. You still have mouths to feed, and that ain't for you right now. You get on your feet, and then when you get a little like space between you and homeless, then you have the luxury to do this. I'm sorry, but every dream ain't gonna be realized, and that may sound tough, But I come from the time of not everybody getting a goddamn participation trophy where everybody, you can be that too. You can be whatever you want. There are no losers. Yes, there are. And life is hard. And now you're dragging kids in 15-degree weather. You could get your kids taken away from you by CPS. And who are you going to influence then? Who are you going to influence? Who wants to be like this woman right now? Now, I would love a happy ending, Alec, you suggested. I think that would be dope if she does it the right way. But this is giving mental illness. It really is.
Maybe she should have wanted to be a rapper.
Oh, you know what?
Seems like everybody can do that.